Well, let me tell you this. Golden Girls go to bed at 9 o'clock for the most part, honestly.
Yeah.
That Victoria and Albert's dinner is at 5:30. I guess I failed to mention. We're the early bird special for sure. And let's be honest, we're not going to karaoke afterwards. We're going to have to karaoke somewhere else. We're eating from 5:30 to 8:30 and going back and going straight to bed. But
Do you get the senior discount at 5:30?
I wish. I doubt it.
I love the way you roll, Cousin Heather. Hey, Disney Geeks. Curtis Stone here, host of the Geeking on Walt Disney World podcast. This week, my good friend and honorary cousin, Heather Stone Capelle, is back. And this one is just plain fun. Heather and I are designing our ultimate dream Disney weekend with friends. Hers with the Golden Girls and their daughters, and mine with some of the guys from the Geeking family. Then we turn the tables on each other and a whole bunch of Disney this or that choices. And as you might expect, we agree on some things. We disagree on some other things. And yes, Dole Whip comes up again. Before we jump in, if you're thinking about planning your next Disney vacation in some epic universe, my wife Margita and our good friend Auntie Judy are the travel tiaras, your trusted Disney travel planners. Whether you're booking Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, Universal, or beyond, they'll help you plan a smart, stress-free vacation from start to finish. Are you already booked? No problem. You can transfer your reservation to us and still get expert tips, strategy, and support. And it's a great way to support this show. Get started by emailing them, travelandtiaras@gmail.com. Don't worry about memorizing it. It's on the show notes every single week on that podcast app that you listen to this show, or reach out to me on Facebook Messenger. And right now, there are great opportunities for upcoming travel, so it's a perfect time to start planning. And thank you, everybody who already has trusted Margita and Judy with their vacation. We really appreciate your support. Like my cousin Heather, she often works with Margita on her trips. This episode is packed with Heather's ultimate Golden Girls Disney weekend, my dream guys trip, including lounges, burgers, bourbon, and a 4-park challenge, beach club mornings, firework cruises, and a dream night at Victoria and Albert's, resort battles, attraction battles, and some surprisingly difficult Disney choices, Dole Whip versus Mickey and Premium bars, and plenty of friendly arguments over which Disney experiences deserve the crown. And as always, underneath all the resorts, restaurants, rides, and ridiculous debates, this really becomes a conversation about people. Heather said something I think really captures what makes our Geekin' family special. Disney gives us a place where we can be around people who understand why we love this stuff. You don't have to explain it. You don't have to justify it. You can just show up, laugh together, be spontaneous, and make some memories. And just be who you are. That's a pretty great gift. All right, geeks, grab your best Disney friends. Start planning that ridiculous dream weekend. Pick a side in the Dole Whip debate. And remember, if Cousin Heather wins the Powerball, we're all going to Disney World. Oh, I'm so excited. My cousin reached back to me when I sent an email out on some topics. I think I sent like 10, maybe I did 2 emails with some ideas for Geeking on Walt Disney World topics. And I'm so glad my cousin Heather is here.
Hello. Hi, Cousin Kurt. Hi, geeks.
So, Cousin Heather, how did the nickname get started? For those who don't know, I have some new listeners, you know.
I think that somehow we're related. So my maiden name is also Stone. And so we just figured surely we're cousins at some point along the lineage, right?
Yeah.
And it's more fun. We're a family, right? We're a Geekin' family. So we need aunties and mamas and cousins. And so I was happy to sign up.
And Heather's one of my most interesting cousins. And one that I like. You know, you got some family members you'd rather just not tell anybody about.
Oh, yes, we do, don't we?
Heather, what's going on in your world? I watch a lot of your videos, and I'm so impressed with what you do. Can you tell everybody what you do?
Thank you so much. Well, I am the owner of Artistry Performing Arts in Mamaroneck, New York. We are a performing arts studio highlighting music, theater, dance, lots of productions throughout the year. We have a not for profit leg of the company where we do an intergenerational summer musical that we just finished, which was Shrek the Musical. We had a cast of 45 actors, ages 8 to 82 this year. Very fun. My daughter actually was in the show for the first time this year, which was so joyful to watch. And so it's lots of singing and dancing and jazz hands, and we have a really, really good time.
And I got to witness it firsthand. I'm so excited that I got down there.
That was the biggest surprise. I was actually in the show. I don't do the show every summer. It just depends on what's going on and how busy I am. But last year we did Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, which had always been a dream of mine. So I got back on stage, and what wouldn't you know, the Saturday evening performance, I look at the front row and there's Cousin Kurt and Auntie Judy and Samantha, and I was blown away. It was so sweet that you all came, and we so appreciated your support. Hope you had a good time.
It was so much fun. I was so glad I did it. Boy, I saw the Shrek one and I was like so close.
We'll get you there again.
Yes.
We'll get you there again.
I got to come down again. I have been so stressed and busy at work myself. And it ends this week. I'm so glad that you're coming on a Sunday. Actually, I like this slot. Heather and I are getting together on a Sunday. I never thought I would like this slot, but I've done it a couple times recently. And thank you so much I know you're extremely busy. I got a busy week. I got to go into Hartford every day, which is not my normal thing, but I'm doing this capstone project, which is take a real business problem and solve it with software that I've been learning for the last 12 weeks. And then it's over. So I've been my regular work, my podcast, and taking a college.
That's a drive for you, right?
Yeah, it takes like an hour. It's a pain.
I can understand. No, my entire life is a 10-block radius, so I don't envy anybody that has to have a commute.
It impacts my podcasting workflow.
Yes, for sure. Absolutely. That's why we moved from the city.
Well, when you emailed me back, I jumped on this opportunity. And this is going to be, I think we're going to have some fun. I hope everyone else can follow along. And she gave me 2 ideas, and I'm going to try to tackle them both because I think they're both fun. I wasn't sure. The first one we're going to do is design a dream Disney weekend with friends. And I know you've done that, so you can talk from experience. I don't know if you've got one coming up or.
Well, we do. We have one coming up in March, which I'm very, very excited about. And I really did think about this. I was like, oh, this could go so many different directions. But since I already get to have these wonderful dream weekends with my Golden Girls, who I love and love and love so dearly, I thought, why don't we fast forward, let's say 6, 7 years? I see Jen Batchelder going on Disney trips with her grown daughter all the time. And I just sit and say little prayers to the universe. Oh, I hope that my daughter Spencer will still want to hang out at Disney with me when she's that age. And he and I actually are going in December. So far, so good. She is a teenager and still wants to do it. But I was like, oh, what if we all could drink adult beverages? So here's my dream weekend. I go with my best Golden Girl friends and their daughters. Now, I will not exclude my other Golden Girl friends who have sons. They can come along too, but no boys, only girls. But bring my daughter along on an adult trip for the first time. This is my dream weekend that I have come up with.
All right, we're gonna get into it in detail. Mine's
Yes.
And then the other thing we're gonna do also is a this or that. We've got a bunch of comparisons to have fun with and talk. And I got some ideas for a dream weekend. Tell me something. Maybe I should know. Why is it going with girls only important?
Well, for me personally, I'm getting to the point that my son, who is now 17 years old, Kurt.
I'm getting this a lot. People have been around in the podcast. I just interviewed Matt Robinson. It's coming out this week, which is Dan Robinson's son.
Yes.
And, you guys have been around the podcast for, when you get been around now 10 years or more,
Absolutely.
Kids change, right? If you go from 10 to 17.
Yes. So interestingly enough, we're going to Tokyo Disneyland in November because we have to go to my niece's wedding. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to Tokyo and not going to Disneyland. And the conversation of this entire afternoon with my husband, with old Peter Capelle, has been, well, are the boys coming or is it just going to be the girls? Because sometimes my son is like rides the 3 roller coasters and then he's done. So and perhaps when he has kids, he will come back around and want to do all day long in a park, experience the magic. But right now, he's moody. And so, no, thank you. That's why just girls.
Okay. That works for me.
And you also know how it's like dragging Peter Capelle, anywhere that's not California can be challenging. So, alas, that's why.
That's a good reason. I like the Golden Girls concept too. You all have, I guess, similar interests or can relate to each other. Is that a friendly, calm way to say it?
It's a friendly, calm way to say it. It's a bunch of ladies over 50 that like to go to Disney,
okay.
who love it and are also dealing with all of the things that come in your midlife, be it what's happening to your body or what's happening to your children or what's happening in your work life. We all are very different and yet very similar, have so many shared experiences.
We've had this conversation before with you, probably with Jen too, I know. And so then the air conditioners are cranked up to like as high as they go?
Oh, yeah, they are. And don't you touch it. Bring a sweater. Kurt, bring a sweater.
You guys are so much fun. I think that's
End
awesome.
of the topic. Yeah, yeah.
We'll stop it. Before I get in trouble, I'm going to stop that right now.
All good.
Oh my gosh. No, it's just have similar, interests. I mean, we got that with our geeking family. And so I'm going to do a guy show. It's funny because I was thinking of this and I think it was inspired with talking with Matt, and his dad and his older brother went, and 3 guys. And it made me, I started reminiscing in my head times I've been on a guy's trip. And I've done that. I mean, it's been kind of intertwined with other geek meets. But I can remember, I was thinking of a time I was down and Dan had a great idea to do a bourbon run down in Disney Springs.
That'd be fun.
And he had this whole...
For you.
Yeah. He had this whole thing planned out. And we ended up... Scott was with us, and Scott Daves, and Dan was... Anyone else with us? I think maybe it was just the 3 of us. But yeah, I just got fond memories of that. I mean, it could have been the bourbon talking. I don't know.
Well, I will also say I support your guys' trips because you do all come up with some really good photographs. Some very entertaining pictures that you take and post. So
you have one in mind?
I don't know. People in toddler beds and I don't know.
That's on the rotation of my wallpaper. I have the wallpaper that changes pictures. That's
nothing like a full-grown man in a tiny, tiny bed. Why not?
We had to do the trains, planes, and automobiles recreation picture.
Yes. I love it.
Yeah, I've got some fun guy friends that I've met. And I'm not gonna pick too many names to say, but so you got the girls, and are you gonna stay in separate rooms?
Yes, so we all need our own beds and our own bathrooms, which is very important. And if we're going with our daughters, I can share a bedroom with my daughter. So if you're with your daughter, you can share a bedroom and a bathroom. I think that we are definitely at the beach club. That's where we are. In big 2-bedroom villas, several of them. By the way, I've won the Powerball. And so before I build my own theater, I'm treating everyone to this weekend. So that's what we're doing.
I like the way you think. We're going to dream a little. We can dream a little bit. We can splurge.
Absolutely.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
What are you guys going to do? You going to hit the parks real hard?
Well, so I think it all depends. I love to land. I actually like to land early in a day, check in, walk around, get my bearings. But if we're talking like Thursday through Sunday and kind of the way it's percolating in my brain, I would love, especially if we are at the beach club, that I would love that first night. We might go into EPCOT for just a moment, but we're going to do something that Tony Ann treated it well. She got up and made the reservation and somehow got it for us. Was that EPCOT fireworks cruise? One of my favorite things that I have ever done on property. So that would be the first night. Just start it out on a boat. Hopefully we'll get Captain Bill again. I think that was his name, Captain Bill. He was great. And take the cruise. And I would just love to show Spencer that. It is such a magical way to see it without having to deal with crowds. And you feel like the show has, I don't know, been especially curated for you. It's really special because you can see a boat next to you, but you really can't see anything but the show. And it's great. So fun.
I love your idea. I almost want to steal that idea. There's so many great things. I mean, the beach club's probably my second favorite resort on property, I'm thinking. I love the ones that are close to the parks. And another good reason. I mean, I love the vibe there. But that entrance into EPCOT has always been one of my favorite things.
It's so great. And I also, always on my first morning, I'm just awake ridiculously early. And that walk around the lake, and then I stop at the Cake Bake and get my matcha. They have an excellent matcha at the Cake Bake that's unsweetened. It's very difficult to find that sometimes at Walt Disney World, but they've got it. So it's the perfect start to whatever I'm going to do that day. So I would get up in the morning because my daughter would still be sleeping, and I would walk and get my matcha and come back.
I've heard good things about the Cake Bake shop, so I'm not going to make fun of it. Although on my guys' trip, I wish the ESPN club was still there.
I don't know if you want to go to Cake Bake. Maybe you could get a piece of cake to go. I would recommend that.
I'm getting good reports on the food there. I definitely want to try it out. Yeah, so you're picking the beach club. You got a 2-bedroom. You've got an amazing resort. You got a great location. And you're right. We've been talking about this. I've done this a couple times. Fireworks cruise. If you can get a group of people together, because you've got a group of people. I know money's no object on this trip that we're talking about, but if those listening have a budget and can get a bunch of people together, it's one of the best values you could then bang for the buck, right?
It absolutely is. I feel like, and I could be wrong, so please correct me, I think it was $40 or $50 a person with all of us chipping in. It was not that. I mean, for what you got, I would have paid double that easily.
This is really important on a girls' trip. I was looking at this question. Are you wearing matching shirts? Do you have themes? Do you have outfits?
Oh, well, okay. So again, dreams in 8 years that my daughter will be up for it. I love a matching shirt. I think it's hilarious. And you have to be creative, right? You have to have a good design. And gratefully, I designed us a shirt for the first trip that we wore. I think it actually was Fireworks Cruise Night is the night we wore them. But right now, she wouldn't be caught dead in a matching shirt with her mother. This morning, I've got a couple of very long flights coming up, and I had unpacked a couple of I ordered some really soft like cardigans for the plane. Like I like to layer on a plane because I get hot and then I get cold and I get hot. And I picked one and I was going to send the other one back, but I thought, let me show it to her. It's so soft. It was just a little black soft cardigan. And she literally said to me, "Ooh, that's a teacher sweater. I'm not wearing that." I said, "Okay, great." Then she needed a pair of jean shorts. And there are some of my things that are, it's like can fit her because now she looks like a full-grown woman person, which is frightening. And again, the answer was, "Ooh, I'm not wearing 50-year-old shorts." It's like, well, they're not 50 years old, but okay, I get it. So, but in my dream weekend, she wants to dress just like her mom. So that's what we're going to do. Yes.
I didn't realize you'd have these challenges, but it's very true. Would you do a dinner that night when you arrive?
So I would not do a dinner. I would just what I did, I'd love to grab a little appetizer beforehand. They let you take your little glass of wine on the boat. So I would have a little appetizer, maybe a drink, take my glass of wine on the boat and call it a night that night.
I'm almost going with what you're saying here because I love the proximity of EPCOT. It's one of my favorite parks.
Yeah.
And to be there, I think would be great. Now, I'll tell you what my goals would be overall.
Yes.
I don't want to pick certain people I'd want to be there, except for a couple would probably be really good choices. And I'll tell you why. I mentioned Dan because he's got great creative ideas. And also Jeff and Glenn Kessler.
Well, obviously.
They also are good planners and would come up with lots of fun things. And some of the things we've talked about, and I got in this with Matt a little bit too, a lounge crawl, like a goal. How many lounges can we handle in this guy's trip? Because there's so many great ones and the food is great. Yeah. It's not just all about drinks, and it's the food and the casual aspect of them. The other one is a burger challenge.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, there's so many great burgers, and we would compare and contrast the best burger on property. Okay. If we could do that in 4 days, I don't know. That's our weekend that we're limiting it to. Yeah, and I talked about the bourbon crawl, but music would be, the live entertainment would be a definitely big part of this. I'd want to pick a weekend in EPCOT when some of my favorite bands are in there. Or, those cover bands?
Yes.
They may have one member of the original or a cover band. Something a little fun and it might be known to, I'm not going to call them golden guys, but we might be around the same, right? At least same age or interest in music.
I love it. We need a good name for you. We got to come up. Hopefully I can figure that out by the end of the podcast. Mature man. I don't know. Golden girls and mature men.
We don't have a TV show like you have to name after that I can think of. What would be your kind of goals or things that you're trying to accomplish on that?
Well, I would love to actually go to the Magic Kingdom with a VIP tour guide.
Yes.
Because remember, I budget is not an option. Here's the reason. This is a thing that I'm weird. I'm just weird. I cannot go to the Magic Kingdom without my daughter and not feel slightly sad. The other parks I can go to, I'm fine. But when I go on my adult trips, I'm like, I don't need to go to the Magic Kingdom. I went that first G3 and it was fun. It's not that I didn't have fun. I did have fun, but there was this little part of my heart that was like, oh, where's my girl? Right? So she's with me now and she's happy and grown up. So we're going to take our little VIP tour guide. And that way we can zippity-doo-dah through all of the rides that we want very quickly and go home and take a nap. You got to have a nap.
Okay. Yes.
Got to have a nap. And then I would come back in the evening because I love the parks at night. We all love the parks at night. But I just think that it's so magical. I would do a dessert party. So we had really good seats for fireworks. Some of my most precious moments with Spencer have been watching fireworks together in the Magic Kingdom. So I would love to do that again with my friends and their daughters and not have to fight people for seats and not have to fight people because you're behind a light pole. Remember that one? I was even at the dessert party and somehow got myself behind the light pole. So I know exactly where to sit. So I've got the great view. But just being able to not stand in line, not fight crowds would be a dream in the dream weekend.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
I'm kind of I had broken this. We're not going to follow this exactly, but I saw we're at Friday really. And I think that Friday, that'd be a good Friday.
That's what I thought too. That's a good day because my Saturday is the thing that I have wanted to do forever and ever and ever. So do we run into EPCOT for a moment? Maybe. Gonna kind of play it by ear. But definitely if you're at the beach club, going to because I haven't been to the pool since it's been refurbished. So I think that, and especially let's pretend this is March when it's frigid in the Northeast and I'm dying for, warmth and sunshine. I feel like this trip is happening at a time when it's perfect weather in Florida and I need, some sunshine in my life. that we've spent a lot of time at the pool and then rested in the afternoon. And then in the evening, we get into our little Uber or our minivan or whatever our special car is. And we go over to the Grand Floridian and we go to Victoria and Albert's.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
You're going to spend all day getting ready for Victoria and Albert's.
I am. I'm going to be rested. I'm not going to eat. So I'm rested.
Engorge yourself.
Right. I love a tasting menu. Peter and I, we just went to Quebec City. I actually sent my Golden Girls a picture by the actual Chateau Frontenac. And the joke was, I was like, oh my God, did I get Peter Capelle to EPCOT? What? And literally the steakhouse there at the Chateau Frontenac, I mean, they have their beautiful Champlain restaurant, but there's a steakhouse like sort of adjacent and it's called Le Cellier. So then he was like, can we stop? I said, no, we're taking all these pictures because this is funny. Yes. So, but we love a tasting menu. And I hear that Victoria and Albert's is one of the best in the world. I think they only have one Michelin star, but everybody says they should have two. Or maybe it's really priced like one, but they do have two. I'm not sure. But yes,
that's good.
Just gearing up for this magical, wonderful meal that you're going to do once in your lifetime and you're never going to do it again.
Are you also the wine?
Oh, yes.
Person?
I'm a wine. Yes, I'm a wine girl.
You like
yes.
good? You like the good stuff?
I like the good stuff. I do.
I do. They got to be doing that. Victoria and Albert's.
They do. You can do your meal, your tasting menu with or without the wine pairing. So I think you have to do it with the wine pairing. Because when you do that, it really is amazing the way it just complements the food. And you might take a drink of the wine and think you don't like it as well as something you've had. And then you take a taste of whatever part of the meal is in that section. And then you take a drink of the wine and you go, oh, right. They're the professionals. That's where they did this. So,
I wouldn't do it this day that you're there, but if you can get to Wine Bar George and do the wine tasting with Wine Bar George.
Yes.
The guy, sommelier, Wine Bar George.
Yes.
That should be included in your weekend.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They have others too. I don't know if they still do. They used to do on Gico, I know.
Right. Maybe we could do that. I'm running out of time, Kurt.
What's going to be the challenge of this 4-day weekend?
I know. But also, I think that is kind of the beauty of where we are as geeks is that we have the blessing and the luxury that we go a lot. So I feel like it's not like when I would take the kids when they were younger and we had to try to pack every single thing in because we had no idea when we were coming back. And now if I get to a thing, great. And if I don't this time, there's usually another trip planned around the corner. So
I wanted to mention, I have a takeoff, what I would do with the guys. I like the VIP tour. And the geeks did this on a Geek Meet one time. And unfortunately, I did not go. And everyone still raves about it, which is the VIP tour. But it's the one where you do a 4-park challenge.
Oh, wow.
So
with a VIP tour?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because they'll take you in vans from wherever you want to exit the park. Like you could exit EPCOT in the back area behind the American Pavilion and head on over to Animal Kingdom or something. And you could design a 4-park challenge with vans.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
So that's where the creativeness of my guys would come in play.
Yes.
You always got to have a goal of some sort in your 4-park challenge and things that you have to be accomplished. And so that would be my Friday.
Oh, I love that. So what's your Saturday?
I love EPCOT, so it'd probably be really hardcore EPCOT. I like your idea of doing some pool time because we're staying at the best pool on property.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you talked about going back and taking a nap. I may say that out loud, but don't you think the adrenaline's going to be running when you meet up with all your friends that you haven't seen in a long time? You don't see them often. They're really crazy, weird internet friends, but
adrenaline only lasts so long when you're 53 years old. It's fine. And I don't need a 3-hour nap. I literally need to come back. I need like 25 minutes with my eye mask on and my ear pods in with my weird, like 740 megahertz healing miracle tones. And I zonk. I'm a very good power napper. And then I get up and I recaffeinate and I'm ready to go.
I like that, especially if you want to do evening things like I mean,
Yes.
you can't be exhausted and beat up and do Victoria and Albert's.
No, and you also have to then you have to get ready. And that's an hour and a half. So, I mean, maybe not for you. Well, listen, I don't know.
We don't have that problem. No, we don't have that problem.
You know what? I don't know what kind of metrosexuals are in your group. It might take you longer than me. It might.
I suppose, but the guys on my thinking list, I don't think so.
So we got to have we have to have our get ready time. And I don't know if we can still stand up after Victoria and Albert's. I don't know. Are we going to go sing karaoke? Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. That would be fun. I know. We love that, Heather. Heather and I had one of the funnest times at the piano bar. Oh, congratulations, your student, Michael.
Yes.
I wanted to mention that. It just popped in my head. I always message Heather when I'm down there. I said, hey, I saw him at Hoop-de-Doo.
Yep.
I mean, he was so brilliant when we had him at the piano, dueling piano.
Jelly Rolls. Yeah.
Of course, that's been closed down. I don't know if they do have something going in there. I believe they finally decided they got something going in there. But well, Mike, what's Michael doing now?
Well, so he just got hired full time by the Walt Disney Company, doing a variety of things, playing in the Magic Kingdom, Hoop-de-Doo. He accompanies a lot of the Disney on Broadway artists who come through EPCOT. I think if it includes a piano and an entertainer, he's on it. So,
and even filling in for Yeehaw Bob.
Yes.
I mean, that's so good. He's so good at all of those. He's got such a great personality and so talented. I mean, I don't know how you get more talented than the dueling pianos, just taking songs and shout it out from the crowd or on napkins and all that.
Yes. And gratefully, I still have him on my website because he will occasionally, when Peter gets behind and he can't do drum charts for one of our kid shows, I just had Michael do the drum charts for our production of Mean Girls Junior for camp because Peter just couldn't get to it. So he's still working for me a little bit, which is great.
Now I won't act so surprised when I'm looking up on a stage and I say, that's got to be Michael. I got. Am I close enough? Can I zoom in? Because the last time, you're right, I was at Disney on Broadway in February and he was there. I'm like, is he really up on stage with the Disney on Broadway? It's got to be him. I think I texted you the picture. Yep, that's it.
Yes. Well, and then there's also so many special events and different things that happen throughout the parks that we don't even know about. That he's
right. That makes so much sense. Yeah,
industrials and things like that he's a part of. So I couldn't be more thrilled. And he's engaged. Which I'm thrilled.
Even better. I feel like one time when we talked, he had some girlfriend problems.
Yeah. Yes. So he has found the one, and she's a sweetheart, and we are all thrilled for him. Sad that I don't think he's ever coming back to New York, but that's okay. I guess we'll just have to see him coming down to Florida to see him.
It's bittersweet.
Yeah.
I bet you wish you had him close enough to do stuff for your company.
Yes. He was a little irreplaceable, but I'm thrilled for him.
Well, let me finish up because I kind of wanted to split this at halftime.
Yes.
Before we go to the next topic. Any other final thoughts on this weekend? I mean, it's been pretty good so far.
Well, I think that after a dinner at Victoria and Albert's and karaoke, I would imagine that we're going to need some bacon the next morning at a wonderful breakfast. And I don't know, maybe a Bloody Mary. So I'm thinking like a late 10 a.m., 11 a.m. brunch. Maybe we get packed up and give our luggage to the bell services and go have like a beautiful breakfast at Topolino's or someplace like that. Get a hug from Mickey. Let's get a moment with the characters and a beautiful brunch and just, relive all the fun that we've had and the laughter. That's what I think these trips, when you take the people that you love it's more about those spontaneous moments that just make you laugh, and the funny pictures, or the strange encounters, and that just bring a smile to your face. So
very well said. And I think there'll be some hugs and tears when you guys
yes,
split off to the airport.
yes, and Spencer and Peyton will become best friends.
Yes.
And then we'll do this again.
We're gonna
over and over.
Yeah, you're gonna split your ways and say, we got to do this again next year.
Even though that they're, I don't know, 10, 15 years apart, it's fine.
I don't think that's going to matter.
Yeah, that's true.
Age, think about it. It's interesting. I tease Samantha all the time. Why do you hang out with so many old people? We just have this, I guess we're childlike in a way. We've never grown up.
Right.
We try to keep
Absolutely. Why should we? Well, and I think it's when I've said this before, it's like we love it there. It brings us joy. There's so many things happening in our personal lives that it's just a place to be present and to be able to do it with people that you don't have to explain it and you don't have to justify it, and you can just be who you are. That's a gift.
Yeah. When you suggest something like a plan B, everybody's like, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
I know. The spontaneity, and you got to leave some room for all that. And some of the best moments you're not going to expect. Love it.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to do our this or that now.
Okay.
This can be challenging.
All right.
And I don't want you to get stressed out. There's no right or wrong answer.
I'm not going to get stressed out, and I'm not going to look at the list. I'm just looking at you, and I'm first thought, best thought. Here we go.
Even if you trigger me, I'm not going to scold you. I'm going to try my best. Okay. I mean, sometimes I get passionate about some of these. So
right.
I don't know. I didn't really.
Dole Whip. Can we just get that one over with? Dole Whip.
All right. We're going to fight about Dole Whip. So hold that. Well,
Dole Whip. No citrus swirl. Dole Whip. Okay.
All right. Are you going to do a deluxe resort or a longer stay at a moderate resort?
Oh,
you didn't win the lottery.
Deluxe resort.
Okay. I thought you've been spoiled with DVC, right?
Yeah. I have. It's also, can I tell you what else is great about it? It just makes our family vacations more amicable, if you will. We took the kids to New Orleans over spring break just because we love it there. And we also wanted to take them while we still had a little control of our son, who wouldn't be like bobbing down Bourbon Street by himself. And we discovered that the Capelle family of 4 no longer fits in a regular hotel room. We all tried to sleep 4 of us in 2 beds the first night. And we're like, nope, everybody's a grown adult person. And so we ended up having to get 2 rooms. So that's been the beauty of DVC, is that we get the room that we need to keep everybody happy. And mostly Peter Capelle.
That's right. He's got to make Peter happy.
Yeah.
I tell you, I was really impressed with the mansions at Port Orleans. So
yeah,
I love the moderates. I might say longer stay at a moderate resort, honestly, on this.
Yeah.
Because I do like, I'm on vacation longer. I think I would go with that, because I really do like, I got no problem with the moderates. All of them.
Oh, I don't either. I mean, I really was going to say it depends on who I'm with.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Like,
yeah.
Spencer and I could stay at Caribbean Beach all day long, every day, and be happy as clams.
So true.
Again, a great walking trail around that lake. I like my little walks. You're right there on the Skyliner. We had a great time. She and I could stay there with her anytime.
I'm going to kick this one off before you answer. I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Marquita surprised me this morning. So I was telling you before we hit record that I'm going with my grandson, Johnny. He's 2 years old, with his parents, and we're going to Disney World in February. And we had booked the Saratoga Springs 2-bedroom. Marquita was able to get during the week. She got Polynesian for half the stay. And we got 2 rooms at the Polynesian DVC. Very excited about that. And then this morning she said, I got a big question for you. I can get 2 more nights at the beach club that's available, but I can't get the first day. We'd have to come into Saratoga and stay 1 night, but I can, try to get it later. I was like, that was an easy one.
Yeah.
Beach club.
Oh, 1,000%.
So the question here is, is, I don't have to decide. I'm going to do both, but what would you do? Beach club or Polynesian Village Resort?
Oh, I think my beach club.
Okay.
I think my beach club.
Because of the location?
It's the pool. It's the location. It's just the boardwalk area. It's my cake bake matcha.
Like you said, that one's probably one, I don't know if we're going to have a harder one, but that one is pretty tough. I think I put Polynesian ahead of Beach Club, but I do love that area. I mean, I love the vibe at the Polynesian, but the Beach Club's the Beach Club too. It's good, beachy vibe, of course.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I'm staying at both. My grandson is so spoiled rotten.
It's what I say about my children all the time.
He's not going to know it. That is.
I'm like, they have no idea.
Well, that's okay. He doesn't have to live the life that I grew up in.
Well, you just spoil him rotten. He's your grandson.
That's my job.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait.
How about Animal Kingdom Lodge, Savannah View, or the boardwalk area?
Oh, boardwalk area. 1,000%.
She's still on the boardwalk.
I am.
Animal Kingdom can persuade her.
I like the Animal Kingdom. I don't love it like others do, and that's okay.
I agree with you. I'll go with that. I mean, Animal Kingdom, that's, again, tough, but there's no, you're not losing much. The Animal Kingdom's a little bit off. Yeah, for my being close to stuff, I would go with the boardwalk area too. All right, Contemporary or the Grand Floridian?
Oh, that's hard.
Ooh, she's stumped.
It's all, you know what? It's so much about who I'm with, but I'm going to say Grand Flow.
Okay.
Especially if I'm in the new DVC section.
What gives it the edge, you think?
I haven't stayed there.
Oh, there you go. That's good.
I'd like to try it.
That's a good answer.
Yep.
That's a really good answer. I think Contemporary is my home resort. I would do that. I've always said Grand Floridian's a little too formal for me. It's nice, but there's a lot of formal things going on there, and I don't want to be. I don't want to feel like I need to be formal.
Gotcha.
So I think I'll go with the Contemporary. All right, resort, balcony morning, or a late night lobby lounge.
Oh, balcony morning, 1,000%.
Yeah, I'm a morning person too.
It doesn't matter how much I want to sleep in; it's just not going to happen.
Yeah,
and especially now that I have teenagers, and they do. I always am going to have time. I love my quiet time in the morning. I have to have it before the day starts. So,
we share that too. That's why I'm worried about our weekend with the guys I'm with. We're going to be burning the candle at both ends. And I can't change my clock. I have an internal clock that just does not shut off.
Right.
But I can go hard. For a 4-day weekend, I could probably go pretty hard.
Well, let me tell you this. Golden Girls go to bed at 9:00 for the most part, honestly. Yeah. That Victoria and Albert's dinner is at 5:30. I guess I failed to mention. We're the early bird special for sure. And let's be honest, we're not going to karaoke afterwards. We're going to have to karaoke somewhere else. We're eating from 5:30 to 8:30 and going back and going straight to bed. Do
you get the senior discount at 5:30?
I wish. I doubt it. No, when Peter and I were in Quebec, we were literally at the 5:30. Like we were the very first people in the restaurant. And that used to embarrass me when I was younger. And I'm like, woohoo!
I love it.
Bring it on.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Split stay or you unpack once, you stay at one place?
I like to unpack once. I don't like to pack it back up again.
Okay. It wasn't good.
Unless it was 2 weeks.
Okay.
That would be, but like 2 days and then pack it back up and then move again. I don't love that.
So you might not have had an easy answer to Margita when she said we're going to have to stay one night at Saratoga, then hop on over to Beach Club and then finish off. The thing I love about the Beach Club Polynesian is the obvious, especially with the 2-year-old.
Right. Yes.
We could take a nap, in Magic Kingdom, leave Magic Kingdom, take a nap at the Polynesian, go back later.
Well, if that was why I had to pack back up, I think I could do it.
Yeah. I do like the split stays, but one is if it's got logistics reasons in it, I like it.
Yeah.
That's my favorite way to do it. Park view room or club level access?
Club level access.
Have you done club level?
No,
No. Okay. Thought you did.
no,
Yeah, I'm all
I
about.
haven't.
I didn't know what club level was till I did this podcast. I don't know when I heard about it. I went, what is this? Tell me more about this.
Right.
Food whenever you want.
I know. Drinks whenever you want.
Good
Yes.
good service. That's an easy one for me.
Yeah. That would be great to be able to do with your teenagers, because it'd be like, go find a food.
Right.
Go in there, do your thing.
Yeah. They get fed.
It's never happening, but alas.
Skyliner Resort or monorail resort?
Oh, I think it depends on the trip. Are you
Skyliner Resort could be Riviera.
right? How much? I guess it's like how much EPCOT time versus how much Magic Kingdom time.
Yeah.
I love them, but the monorail. I don't know, monorail. I guess
I'm gonna go with monorail too. I mean, the Skyliner is so great.
It's so great.
But
It's
Magic
so
Kingdom,
great.
being in the Magic Kingdom area, it's probably got an edge.
Yeah.
I guess it's such a magical.
Because you know what? Because that monorail is fun for your monorail crawls.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Which I have done, which is very enjoyable.
It's a great place to stay for ambiance. It's pretty special. But that's a pretty tough one because the Skyliner is such everyone knows. You're not losing much by choosing a Skyliner resort. Definitely.
No, not at all.
All right. We're going to go to the parks and attractions section of our this or that. Magic Kingdom rope drop or Magic Kingdom After Dark?
Oh, rope drop, 1,000%.
I wasn't, I thought you were going to say that because of what we just talked about. But on the other hand, you do like the fireworks party, right?
I do. But like the minute those fireworks are done at 9:30, I'm out of there. Like I'm not, I'll be asleep on Small World if I'm there past 10 o'clock. So I'm not a night owl. I can't do the after hours parties now.
I'm rope drop all day long for sure.
Because you can get so much done in such little time before all the rest of the people come. I love that.
Yes. You're cheating everyone.
I know. It's so great.
But Epcot Festival Day or Classic Epcot Attractions Day?
Festival Day. I love a festival.
Yeah.
I love them. I love Flower and Garden. Flower and Garden might be my favorite, but Festival of the Holidays is also just, I love it. I love all the Santas and the special music and all the, I love a festival.
This might come up later too with the food part of it, but I always say I like the food booths, and I do, but the lines always turn me off. So that's why this one, I love classic Epcot stuff.
Okay.
But I do, the thing about the festivals is the music.
Yeah.
For me too. And like you said, the Flower and Garden has the butterfly garden and
and all the topiaries. And I just, part of what I love about Epcot is just walking around, being there, taking in the vibe. And the only thing I don't love about like food and wine always happens and it's still so hot outside that I'm just like, I feel like sometimes the offerings are really heavy and it's not something I want to eat when it's, 98 degrees with 100% humidity. It's probably, funny enough, it's probably my least favorite festival. I love Flower and Garden and I love Festival of the Holidays. Those are my two favorites.
I like the art festival too.
Oh,
Festival of the Arts. Now, I was thinking about this. It's kind of an unfair question because even though it's a festival day, you can still take advantage of the classic stuff if you don't feel like waiting in line for a booth.
That is true.
You get best of both worlds on that deal. Haunted Mansion or Pirates of the Caribbean?
What?
You can't choose between.
That's not fair. That's not fair. I guess
that is
long-time listeners are going to be what? I think I'm going to say Haunted Mansion. So hard. Those are my two favorite rides of all. Yeah. In the whole all of Walt Disney World. My two favorite rides.
All right. Don't get stressed out. If you want to go take a few minutes with your music at What megahertz that is? Should we take a break? Should we be back?
Yeah. No, I'll be okay. I can pull it together.
Pull it together, Heather. Now,
Yep.
I agree with you. Two of my favorites. And my influence of my wife says Haunted Mansion. I have to say Haunted Mansion. She's influenced me too much.
Have you ever been to a park that's done have you been to Disneyland for Haunted Mansion Holiday?
No. Not been to Disneyland.
You gotta go. Haunted Mansion Holiday is the coolest.
Oh wow.
Overlay. It's worth the whole entire trip just to see what they do. And they start it for Halloween. So you really get it from like end of August all the way through December.
This next one is interesting because Heather and I suffer from the same motion sickness issues. I don't know if the same ride, I think motion sickness can be different for everybody.
Right.
And I know you have a classic remedy.
I do.
Coca-Cola and French fries.
Absolutely. Coke Zero.
Oh, it's Coke Zero. Okay. I had to correct
Coke Zero
myself.
And French. Yep.
I almost got it.
Yeah.
I was in the right church, wrong pew. All right. Tower of Terror or Guardians of the Galaxy?
None of the above. I would have to say Tower of Terror. Dropping is better than spinning.
You got my answer. You got my answer.
You remember that picture of me on Guardians of the Galaxy, literally looking like I'm going to throw up in my son's face. It was the worst 3 minutes of my life. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was worse than Incredicoaster. Incredicoaster was pretty bad. Why does my son keep finding a way to get me on these rides? I think he just thinks it's hilarious. I was not well. My daughter loves to tell the story. She's like, she had fries, a Coke Zero, and a cheeseburger, and I still, oh man,
ruined your whole afternoon.
I wasn't right till the next day. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, no spinning.
I'm gonna skip some of these, but Soarin' or Spaceship Earth?
Oh,
are you a Spaceship Earth lover?
I am a Spaceship Earth lover. Like my perfect EPCOT day is to walk in the front. I mean, that's the reason why it's like I love the beach club. But funny enough, it does kind of ruin my perfect entrance to EPCOT and going on Spaceship Earth the way I did with my grandparents when I was 11.
Okay.
But I do love Soarin'. I don't know. I might have to say Spaceship Earth.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. I'm not, I talked to Geeks. Margita loves Spaceship Earth. We got to do it. She'll do it multiple times. And, they're going to be refurbing it. Are you going to be upset if they really change a lot there?
They're not going to.
Okay.
They've talked to me. They're not going to. Yeah.
You've consulted.
I've consulted. There's no way. There's no way. They have to talk about the Phoenicians. Like it's not. I mean, I can understand that the end of it, needs to go probably a little further than Steve Jobs in his garage or whatever. So it'll be interesting to see what they do there. But I mean, the beginning of how communication came to be isn't changing. So we'll see. We'll see what they do.
Soarin's one of my top 3 attractions.
Oh yeah, but I love that too. Yeah. I really do.
I love what they've done. Hope you'll be able to see the new 250th anniversary.
Will it be there in December?
I hope so. Oh, that's a good question. Hope so.
I hope so too.
I haven't heard how long they're going to run it.
Yeah.
I think it's really good. I think you enjoy that.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway or Remy's Ratatouille Adventure?
Oh, what? This is not nice. It needs to be like Runaway Railway or Jungle Cruise. Like that's easy. Oh, goodness. You know what?
That's 2 good ones to put up. They're very similar.
I love Paris. I think I'm going to say Remy. I love all things Parisian. And yeah, I love Remy. And I got to ride it in Disneyland Paris too. So that was really fun.
I'm going to disagree with you, but I love Remy.
Yeah.
Mickey and Minnie, I'll give Mickey he deserves his own attraction. And it's so super cute.
It's great.
It's well done. I love those vehicles. Those vehicles with both of them. Those are 2 of my favorites. I never want to miss. I never want to miss those.
Yeah, me either.
But I give an edge for me, Mickey. Let's see. Festival of the Lion King. So I got my artistic performing gal here. Festival of the Lion
Okay.
King or Phantasmic?
Oh, I'm going to say Festival of the Lion King.
Yeah. Is that the
You
Broadway?
just,
The
yeah,
Broadway
it's, yeah,
in you?
those voices,
Okay.
you can't beat it. Yeah.
Even though Phantasmic has this massive outdoor stage and crowd, you're going with
Oh,
Festival of the Lion King.
absolutely. I mean, you can't, I mean, it's almost a little apples and oranges because you're talking about something with huge production value, you know, spatially and technically. But, I love the elements that they brought in from, you know, Julie Taymor's puppetry in Festival of the Lion King. And again, those performers are
Yeah.
incredible. So
I got great respect for your answer, even though you're wrong.
all right.
Fantastic. I'll go with, but yeah,
Yeah.
man, Judy will never miss a Festival of the Lion King.
Yeah.
That is either love or hate, I think I've heard on my podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can understand people who love it. I like it, but yeah, I'm going big with
I
Fantasmic.
understand.
And Mickey winning over the monsters,
Right.
villains. Never forget my daughter memorized all of his motions when she was on her college program.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
She could do the whole performance,
That's so funny.
the Mickey performance. Sorcerer Mickey. Love that one. Would you rather repeat a favorite attraction or experience something new?
I would like to experience something new.
Thank you, Heather. Tell Margita.
I mean, so we have been very blessed to get to go to, Disney parks in other countries, and we're getting ready to do it again in November. Our niece is getting married in Japan. So, and we actually I have been given a 1.5 day Disney budget of that is how long I can spend. The fact that I got the extra half day that's
bonus.
Everybody needs to give Peter Capelle a round of applause because that's huge. And I'm actually going to spend the half day at Tokyo Disneyland, and I'm going to spend the full day at Disney Sea because it's the only park like that in the world. It'll literally be an entire park full of everything new to us. And Tokyo Disneyland will be wonderful and magical in its own special way, but a lot of attractions that we know and love. And I was like, you know what? Let's take the full day and see some things that we've never seen and we may never see again. So that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, I tease about Margita on that, but not in food. She does want to do everything over and over again, and she loves the rides over and over again.
Yeah,
but we do make it a point. And she likes to look at the videos. I don't like to cheat. You like to cheat on YouTube videos of something new?
Unless if it's a thrill ride, yes. I need to know what I'm getting into, but not if it's not a thrill. If it's not a thrill ride, then I don't want to know.
Let's get into food and drink.
Okay.
Character breakfast or signature dinner? Ooh, she's thinking of this one. I'm surprised at you.
It's always about who I'm with. You know what? Probably these days, 5 years ago, it would have been character breakfast, but I think it's signature dinner now.
Yeah, it was after the Miss Victoria and Albert, she's thinking about
this. Yeah. You just have those memories of your kids at, at Chef Mickey's, and you're like,
all right.
Now they're teenagers and they don't care. So,
all right. Yeah. Good answer. We've never been breakfast people. I said to Margita when we're at the Polynesian, she goes, "Oh, we can do, Ohana." I said, "You going to do the breakfast?" She just looks at me like if I had two heads.
So here's the thing. Peter Capelle is a big breakfast person. So I always have to promise him on like on the resting day that he can have like big omelets and gluten-free waffles. And
I said I don't like formal. So you think signature dinner, you might think formal. But the thing I like about Disney signature dinners are the casualness of a flying fish.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Citrus Coast, the open kitchen.
Yeah.
And the amazing cast members and steak that I will get.
Yes.
That I don't often get at home. And that's why I would go with the signature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Table service lunch or table service dinner?
Oh, table service dinner.
Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I mean, we eat early enough, it's kind of a lunch dinner.
Exactly. You can't tell which meal it is. It's fine.
I'm the same way. Here's the one that was similar to the EPCOT one we had already. EPCOT festival booths or a full World Showcase meal. Think of the restaurants around World Showcase versus the booths. I think you said you like small plates.
I do. I think I'm going to say festival booths.
And I'm going to disagree with you. Yeah, I get what you're saying. You get to test different things. Right. I got a smaller stomach than I did last time you met me, and I'm having these issues. These full meals we've been skipping a little bit. That's why I like the lounge idea too.
Yeah.
My biggest problem with the festival booths are the lines. You can't go on weekends.
Yes, that is true.
But I do like many of the World Showcase meals, so I would do that. If I have to pick one. California Grill fireworks dinner or a hoop-de-doo musical review?
I'm going to surprise people. I'm going to say California Grill.
Oh, that didn't surprise me.
Okay. I just thought maybe because, jazz hands, they thought I would. I love a hoop-de-doo, but no, I love California Grill.
I do too. That's for me.
And they have great wine there. I mean, really good. I mean, and listen, my brother-in-law's in the wine business. I'm a little bit of a wine snob. And not all of the restaurants on property have a great wine list. California Grill has a great wine list. Flying Fish has a good wine list too. And I bet Victoria and Albert's does too.
I bet you the farm.
Yeah.
So this one is interesting for me because I said I was a casual person. But on this one, I'm going to Hoop-de-Doo again. I've been there several times. This is like Judy and Ken's favorite thing. So we're doing it for her birthday.
Oh, so fun.
And I could skip a Hoop-de-Doo and do a California Grill.
Yeah.
Again, a really nice meal and open kitchen.
Yeah.
Casual, but still good meal. And of course, you got the fireworks there.
Yeah. Yeah. The food was really exquisite there. It really is.
I get a lot of complaints because they went to a prefix meal there.
Yeah.
But it doesn't bother because I look at the menu and I go like, that's what I'm going to have. I'm good.
Yeah.
They were getting a lot of people just going up there for hors d'oeuvres, I think.
Right.
And drinks to see the fireworks. All right. Nomad Lounge or Trader Sam's Grog Grotto?
Nomad. I love Nomad.
Yeah. So the Trader Sam's act and funness doesn't outdo the Nomad Lounge for you.
Well, also, it's sometimes hard to get in there.
Yeah. But they've changed that. I was talking, you'll hear this. I don't think this has come out yet with Wendy and Samantha. They got in there earlier. They're getting in there earlier.
Oh, really? So okay.
Listen to that one coming up. But wow. I
like the menu at Nomad.
Okay. That's a good answer. This is pretty tough. Depends what kind of mood I guess I'm in. I know when I go to Nomad Lounge, it's a hot desert kind of place at the Animal Kingdom. It's a great oasis.
Yes.
Maybe I'll give that. It's very relaxing. I think I'm more of a relaxing person.
Yeah.
I'll put on that personality of mine that's kind of introverted. I would do Nomad Lounge.
No.
I'm with a bunch of geeks. We're going to have a hell of a time. Maybe Trader Sam's, but we've had some good times at Nomad Lounge too.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
Mickey waffle breakfast or late night Disney snack?
Oh. I'm going to say late night Disney snack because if I've come back and I just need a little something, like I need a little pretzel, or maybe I need a sweet treat at the end of the night. If I have a Mickey waffle breakfast, I will fall asleep. And then I won't get to do the fun things I want to do that day. So I better take a late night snack.
You have a favorite?
Favorite?
Can you think of something that would be good for a late night?
Popcorn, always.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Did you ever get the one? Do you like the one in Magic Kingdom with all the candy and different stuff you make? No?
No.
You just like the regular?
I just want a good old regular popcorn cart. And I'll tell you that Magic Kingdom popcorn is the best popcorn of all the parks everywhere. Disneyland popcorn is about the same, but
Oh,
the popcorn at California Adventure was not great, and the popcorn at Disneyland Paris was awful. Awful, 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 awful.
boy, you seem to be a connoisseur. I'm going to take
I,
your,
I, I am.
I'm going to
I
take your
have to try the
advice.
pop. Yep.
She's done all the popcorn in
Yep.
all the parks. I like that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, you know what I like, Heather? I like the bakeries. Maybe like the German bakery. They have
Oh, yes.
they have like 3 of those cookies that you shouldn't even call them a cookie. I mean, they're with the stuff in the middle, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm all about that. I'll do that late night.
Oh, that sounds good.
I might do half and have the rest for breakfast, so I don't need the Mickey waffle breakfast.
That sounds amazing.
Take one home for breakfast.
Yeah.
I'd go with that. All right, this is where she's going to leave. She's going to hang up on me. Dole Whip or the Mickey Premium Ice Cream Bar?
Oh, Dole Whip.
See?
Duh.
She's Dole Whip all the time. She's going
All the time.
She's going to die on that hill.
I am.
There's something about a Mickey Premium Ice Cream Bar. The word premium is the truth.
Right?
It doesn't taste better anywhere else.
Yeah. Is it thick? It's like thicker chocolate.
Yeah. The chocolate's thicker and the ice cream is exquisite inside there. It's bigger.
I like it.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But
I've always liked that even before Mickey bars, just that chocolate.
Yes.
That you got off the ice cream man.
We used to call it dip cones in Oklahoma.
Those two?
Where you get the ice cream and then they put the chocolate on it, but then it hardens.
That too.
And I would always get a dip cone in a cup because that way you got more chocolate at the bottom of your cup. And then you'd have to like crunch it and dig it out. And it's good. So I like it.
I'm not anti Dole Whip. I don't want anyone to think that. I could do one. As a matter of fact, I like pineapple. Like I like pineapples. To eat pineapple too.
I love pineapple, and I also just love that it's so light when it's so hot outside there.
Yeah, I get you. That's why I like a slushie. Like I like slushies. I've always been like when I was a kid. They were called slushies. They still make right the slushie brand.
Oh yeah,
they used to have one near my Little League baseball field. That Mom, give me money for a slushie after the game. I'm that same kid.
I love it.
And I get it. So many great ones at Disney World. I love looking for a new one and trying different ones. And I love them at meals.
Yes.
Getting close to the end here, Heather. I went over an hour. Thank you for your flexibility tonight. And just this has been so much fun.
This is great. We kind of wind down on a Sunday evening, so this worked out really well.
I'm inspired to do more Sunday evenings if people come on the show.
Yeah.
Disney Springs dining or resort dining?
Resort dining.
Yeah, that was quick. How come?
I love exploring the resorts. I, want to stay in all of them at some point. And I just think it's really fun to, check out the theming, how each one is different, what makes them special. And I think that their signature restaurants at the resorts are really part of what makes each resort unique. So, that's an easy one for me.
I'm going to agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Margita, I always tease her because she never lets me go to Disney Springs. So I got that in the back of my mind. But honestly, don't tell her. But I do. I love all the resort dining too, for all the reasons you gave. Disney Springs can be, again, talk about early. I want to get down there early and get out of there because I can't stand, the crowds are obnoxious in Disney Springs.
Absolutely. And if I think about, I've eaten there and I would, if I was going to compare Disney Springs restaurants to resort restaurants, I'd always pick a resort restaurant. I just personally think they're better.
Yeah. Hey, these two are fun.
It's just the ones I've eaten at. So
these last two are fun.
Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Disney feelings and traditions. So perfectly planned itinerary or spontaneous Disney day.
Ooh.
That actually is hard.
What?
I know the real answer is right in the middle.
Yes, exactly. It depends on who you're with. All these things depend on who you're with.
Deja vu.
if you're with kids, it's good to have some spontaneity, but it just it flows when you have a plan. If you're with your best golden girls, spontaneous is so fun because you don't have to negotiate with anybody.
Yeah.
It's just roaming.
I'm gonna cheat on this because I think the best answer we ever got, or the best tip we ever gave, was to have a plan, but then have flexibility in your plan.
1,000%.
Yeah.
That's how you make
let's
these.
cheat on that one.
Yeah.
Because perfectly planned, that says too rigid to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I think you can have those goals like we talked about before. Hey, I want to do a burger challenge this trip.
Right.
But that's not, you can kind of be flexible on that too.
Absolutely. Well, we all know, anybody listening knows you can't just go without any kind of plan.
Right. You got to have some restaurants booked. If your heart's set on
right.
Them. Okay. No. Last one, big group trip or Disney trip with one close friend?
Oh.
Ooh, that's tough.
Oh, I think I'm going to say big group trip.
I'm going to agree with you.
I'm going to say big group trip. Because you know what you can do in the big group trip is find those moments with your one and have a one-on-one.
Yes, you get best of both worlds.
Right. Yeah.
I agree. Right. What? Oh, so well done. I know I invited you to this thing for some reason.
You're too kind, cousin.
I knew there was a reason why I had you do this episode.
Oh, so fun.
So good. So great talking to you. I'm going to close this out. Ready? After everything we chose today, do you think we could actually survive our dream Disney weekend together, or would we be arguing before even we left the airport?
You and me? No, we'd be fine. We'd be just fine.
Heather, we did the best meatloaf Paradise by the Dashboard Light ever done at Disney World, right? Don't tell Tony Ann.
Okay.
Didn't we do that? Or no, we did.
No, we did Proud Mary.
We did the best Proud Mary that was ever done on Disney property.
Yes, we did.
We didn't argue about our creative differences. I followed your lead.
That's right.
And
you picked up the choreography so quickly. I was so proud of you. You really did. It was I was impressed.
There's times when you don't think you have a certain talent until you try, right?
Absolutely.
And then you really surprise yourself in the crowd.
And the entire group that you're with.
That's what I'm telling myself. That's what I'm telling myself.
I think it's great.
Oh, I wish I was. Can I go on the Golden Girls trip? Can I?
You know what? If you happen to make a cameo appearance, I think we'd be all right.
Yeah, I could be one of those people that you only see a cameo appearance.
Exactly. We'll plan it, and it'll be a surprise for everybody else.
I promise to get my own room.
There you go. You just come around the corner when we're getting Grand Marnier slushies and be like, "Oh,
I can't believe
surprise! What?
You guys are here?" That's how I met my wife. Well, that's how my wife and I started dating.
Really?
Yeah. We went on a bike ride with a friend of ours, coworker. And the next day I was down on the Connecticut shore. Well, we went to Rhode Island the first time. And then I had some friends that were camping down at the Connecticut shore. And I went home, and my sister still will tease me about this because I was so excited. I was so nervous because Margie and I worked together. That was the thing. If this date that I was going to ask her on went sour, it was going to be really embarrassing. She didn't know it was a date, so that was the best of both worlds.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
But I asked her to go the next day, and we went down to the Connecticut shore. We met up. Some of my friends were camping down there from college, but we rode bikes and stuff. And that's how it all started. So I love that. I've been known to, and I invited myself on that bike ride. They were going, and I said, "Can I go too? I got a truck. Put the bikes in the back of the truck."
Well, you invited yourself, but you knew you could be useful. See?
I could hit on Margita.
Well, and aren't we glad you did?
Look what, how many years later?
How many years?
Oh my God. Well, we dated for 2 years. So that was in the 19s. 1997? No, 1987, I mean. 1987. Yeah. We started
So
dating.
you could have a big one coming next year, right?
That would be 30 years. What was that? 40 years.
Yeah.
40 years. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
No, we're married. Then subtract whatever the math is. We're
right.
89. We got married.
That's exciting. We are 19 on Tuesday. 19 married.
All right.
21 together. So
nice. So much fun, Heather. Well, what's your next trip?
Oh, you know what? This is the year that that we don't do this, but this is not the way we usually roll. However, so we had planned we are going to Alani on August 20th.
Oh, cool.
And had planned that for almost a year when we're going to spend half the week in Alani and half the week just at Waikiki. And it's actually really, I don't know, rather cosmic and karmic, if you will. Peter was born on Oahu, and he's never been to his birthplace. So,
oh, cool.
And his father actually just passed at the beginning of the month, and so I don't know. There's just something really. I think we're just going to feel him there, and it's really he was stationed there, and
wow.
I think it's going to be a really special trip. So Alani had already been planned when we found out that our niece, Peter's brother's daughter, who lives in Japan, was getting married.
Wow.
And so that's why, trust me, we would not be going to Hawaii and then going back to Japan 2 months later.
Yeah.
But so, and then Spencer and I actually have not been to Walt Disney World for 3 years, she and I together. And so we had already planned a trip in December. And she looked at both her father and I and said, and if you think that you're going to cancel this trip just because we're going to Tokyo, you got it. And I was like, okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Nice.
We're just going to, and then we won't go for another 3 years or something. I don't know. Anyway, so we've got three big ones coming up, and she and I are just doing a weekend in December, the weekend of my birthday. But
well, I can't wait. I hope I can get you back to talk about Alani.
Oh, 1,000%. Yeah. And Tokyo too.
Tokyo. Yeah. We can do that too. If you're willing, I'm willing.
Absolutely. Would love to.
Well, have a great week.
You too, cousin.
It's great talking to you. Stay in touch, all right? I want to talk to you about Alani.
I will, for sure.
See ya.
All right, sounds good. Bye, geeks.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Cousin Heather, thank you so much for coming back on the show, responding to my email. This was an absolute blast. I love dreaming about those crazy Disney weekends, arguing our way through this or that questions, and somehow discovering that Heather and I could probably survive a Disney trip together after all. Although I'm not sure I'm wearing that matching Golden Girl shirt. I really love where our conversations ended up because we can talk about the beach club, VIP tours, Victoria and Albert's, firework cruises, attractions, restaurants, and all the things we love about Disney World. But when Heather talked about those trips with friends, she said the thing that really sticks with you is the laughter, the spontaneous moments, the funny pictures, and the time together. And I think that's exactly right. The best Disney trips aren't necessarily the ones where you accomplish the most. Sometimes they're the ones where you're surrounded by people who understand you, share your joy, and make you say on the way home, we got to do this again. Thanks for listening. And also come join us on Geeking on Walt Disney World Facebook group. I want to hear from you. Who would be on your dream Disney weekend? And what's the one thing you absolutely have to do together? If you've got a trip report, a Disney story, or a fun topic you think we should geek out about, reach out to me. Email me, kurt.stone@geekingonww.com. Come on the show. That's what makes this community so much fun. I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who supports the show by booking or transferring your vacations through Margita, Judy, and the Traveling Tiaras. Every one of those bookings mean a lot to us. They'll take great care of your vacation, and supporting them supports the show. Email them, travelingtiers@gmail.com. Thank you, geeks. We really appreciate it. And of course, a huge thank you to my Patreon family, like Cousin Heather and so many of you who support through that website, patreon.com/geekingonwdw. Your support helps cover the costs of producing the podcast, helps keep us doing this every week. It puts fuel in my tank. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for being a part of this community. It means so much to me and my cousin Heather. Have an amazing time in Aulani, Tokyo Disney, and Disney Sea. Something tells me we're going to have plenty more to talk about when you get back. Thank you so much for listening. Before I forget, fantasy football managers, we got 2 leagues of 10 people. The draft dates have been set. The draft order has been sent into the Facebook Messenger group. So good luck this year with our 2 leagues. We have so much fun with that. I also have a second podcast called Geeking on Travel. Shout out to Sandy Collins, who came on the podcast and recorded with me this week about our trip to Norway. So you got that in the future to look forward to. And I've been editing and releasing. Today is Sunday. Should go out today. Look into your podcast feeds for a recording with my friend Joe Taylor, his wife Karen. They helped me host a recording with Glenn and Rebecca, who went to Portugal. If you're interested in travel beyond Disney World, that's my second episode. Coming out today as I'm recording this. Look for it in your podcast feeds. Geeking on Travel. Recording with Glenn and Rebecca, Portugal. And thank you so much for listening and going geeking on Walt Disney World with us. We love this community, and we love you geeks. Until next time, keep taking care of each other. Have a magical day, and may all your dreams come true. That was super fun. I'm having fun doing these.
Such a great idea.
I like it. And I'm trying to really get ahead because I will do some other than Disney with my other podcasts.
Yeah.
And in August, once I get this schooling done and this week done, August, I'm going to record some of those. But yeah, awesome. I didn't know you were going to Aulani. I like doing those trip reports too. They're fun.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. We were looking at it today and kind of planning out the trip. And oh boy.
I might do that one for my other podcast.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Just
because we're going to split our
people.
time between.
Yeah, pull people from both audience.
Yeah.
From that audience. Awesome.
Absolutely.
All right. And I barely made it on time.
Oh, there you go. Give Margita my love. Yeah. Go walk the dog.
Thank you.
I'm going to go walk mine.
Oh.
Say bye, Cousin Kurt. Say goodbye.
You're too cute.
I know, this is Sophia. She's a love.
Oh, I love it. So is my big 200-pound dog, whatever he is. See ya.
All right. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.